Up these bars and send a nigga home. I cry when I'm alone. I'm wondering why would God send me here? Knowing that they hate us, knowing that they make us feel like we evil, so we kill our people without a I die over these Reeboks.
Ooh, he said die over the Reeboks. A guy asked me, why you always playing Air Maxes? And in my mind I'm thinking, how am I supposed to answer that question? Because I want to? Aren't those uncomfortable, man? Aren't those uncomfortable? Yeah, I'm gonna play in shoes that are uncomfortable. I'm gonna go out of my way. I have all these basketball shoes, but I'm gonna go out of my way just to play in uncomfortable ones. Aren't you afraid to get hurt? Aren't you afraid to get hurt? Sorry to inform you, man, but you can get hurt in these shoes. I didn't want to tell you. I don't want to break it to you, man, but they're like, yeah, man, you're really good. We thought you sucked. And I'm like, why? Like, I mean, you're tall, but you're wearing sweats and Air Maxes. I got a little sarcastic with him. I was like, next time I leave the house, I'll make a conscious effort to wear my Kobe's and sleeves so I can be pick number one just for you guys. These are shoes I wear to the gym, play ball in because they're very comfortable. I found a song that fits the scenario, so take a listen. People are like, oh, you can't wear those in the game, can you? No, I take it to the next level. I wear these. Don't get me wrong, I went through my impress people with my shoes phase, but it was brief. It was very brief. I was like, that's too much work. I'm gonna wear what I want to. And that's one of my boys just hit me up and said I should play in a suit and tie one day. That'd be crazy. I play in these too. People are hitting me up. In all seriousness, I have basketball shoes. People are hitting me up right now and saying, oh, you really don't have any basketball shoes, do you? I do have basketball shoes. I'm gonna take you through some of the phases. This is my Crazy 8 phase, Adidas. They're both comfortable. These are the most comfortable shoes ever, but they're size 12 and a half, and I'm size 14. This is the best example of the impress people phase. These are so uncomfortable, but they were a big deal when they came out. I remember my boy IJ had the red ones, and I was like, oh, I gotta get the blue ones to be opposite. This is my prep school phase, all orange. If you didn't have orange, you couldn't play in the game, so it was kind of mandatory. This was a mandatory phase. This is the these serve no purpose in my life phase. Yeah, size 9s and size 17s. It should be called where the fuck these shoes come from phase. 2 more phases to go. When you think of phases, it's kind of a negative connotation, but I like these next 2 phases. It's just, they ran their course, if that makes sense. This phase, I don't know if it was a placebo effect, but it gave me a sense of being quicker, faster than maybe I really was. Last phase is called the Fat Pat phase. And these are so comfortable, and you can see I got a lot of powder in them because I wear them all the time and they stink. But yeah, short lace. Special thanks to Young Thug and T.I. for chaperoning this event. I usually don't do this, but this is one of my only days off from work, school, and the gym. I'm just really tired, so I'm bending a little bit. My mom took the car, so somebody just asked me where the stain came from. Before my mom left to Riverside, she brought barbecue wings, and they got ugly. Rest in peace to those barbecue. Something crazy happened in class this week, you know. I mean, I sneeze, you sneeze, everybody sneezes, but this guy in my class in particular, it was crazy. If I sneeze, it's gonna be passable. If I sneeze in class, achoo, everybody will just bless you and they'll just keep going in class like you're supposed to in college. But this guy, he was like, achoo, and I just froze because he was right next to me. I froze in time. I was like, on my mind, I'm like, that can't be real. He had to be like a class clown or just messing around or yanking my chain. So 3 minutes later, and I guess some dust came in the room. Like 3 minutes later, and the whole class just stops. Like the whole section where I'm at is like, what the fuck was that? The teacher stopped. Like, are you okay? And in my mind, I'm thinking, what if that gets on me? I'll be visibly upset. Like, what was that? I can tell you what he was thinking for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Don't get no damn about no nigga. Don't get no fuck about no nigga. I promise, I promise. I throw me some ones on these bitches. I stack them hundreds to the.
I didn't want to drag on that story too long, but moral of the story is that guy's sneeze was weak as fuck, and I'll be sitting on the other side of the room next week. You feel me? Yeah. Patience between the legs, hezzy. Get low.
Now Joel Anderson coming up the right side.
Damn. So I'm listening to a song called Peanut Butter and Jelly. It's a song I listen to a lot, but I looked it up and I seen it had a music video. And I started to think, I'm very simple. Alright, so I instantly think, okay, it's not what I was expecting, peanut butter and jelly. But I'm guessing it has something to do with a fat ass making peanut butter and jelly. Okay. From the first minute, I see that it's gonna be about a girl with a big ass making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in slow motion. So, do I have to watch the rest? Yes. Like Young Thug and T.I. try to insult everybody's intelligence. Just stick a fat ass in a thong in the kitchen and let it make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. A lot of niggas shit talking, you don't never get paid. We come to school, eat lunch. Cut school, get back to it, nigga. Listen, nigga, this the bankroll mob. If you can't go hard, you can't come here. Let me make something clear if you're looking for. But I already know what's gonna happen. So I think. But then patience is key. The biggest plot twist of all time. Oh, plot twist. I was pretty satisfied with the plot twist, you know. I didn't see it coming, and they did a good job with it, so, you know. Crazy, I ran up that second, I swear I don't know how to act. No, keep it going in a Johnson bunny, I'm so with these carrots. Wow, whoa, my bitch the baddest, but she not your average, so she shows up, push me, goddamn, we sell. I do this shit for my mom. Take off with your pocket, keep running. I'm not the Birdman, but I'm stunning. I flip that bitch like a omelet. I've been with your friend. I think the moral of the story would be, don't assume and be patient. I didn't see that coming at all. They did a really good job with that. Good job, T.I. Young Thug.